This is day 34 for solving problem of the day from GFG. Let's look at today's problem. There is row of n houses. Each house can be painted with one of the three colors, red, blue or green. The cost of planning each house with a certain color is different. You have to paint all the houses such that no two adjacent houses have the same color. Okay. So find the minimum cost to paint all the houses. Fine. Let's understand the problem with an example. Okay. So this is the given example. So what they are saying. So here is n is 3. So we have 3 houses. This is house 1. This is house 2. This is house 3. And we have 3 colors: red, green and blue. So if you want to paint the home 1 with color red, it will cost 1 rupees. If you want to paint the home 2 with red, it will cost 1, and for home 3 it will cost 1 also. For home 1, if you paint this home 1 with color green, it will cost 2. For home 2 it will cost 2. For home 3 it will cost also 2. If you wish to paint this home 1 with color blue, it will cost 3. For home 2 it will cost 3. For home 3 it will cost 3. So now you have to paint all these homes. You have to paint all the homes such that no two adjacent homes have the same colors painted. So here is my home 1, here is home 2, here is home 3. So red or blue or green, not possible. Or you can say red here, blue here, green here, not possible. Okay. So no two adjacent homes are painted with same color. No two adjacent homes. Okay. And you have to paint all the homes. So what is the minimum cost to paint? So that is the question. Okay. Now how we are going to solve this problem? See, it's very easy. It's we are going to solve this by DP, and this DP process is very easy process. Okay. It's one of the easiest DP problem. So what we're gonna do? So for the first one, just place 1, 2, 3 as it is, because so what we are finding actually, we are creating a DP like this, you can say. We are creating a DP of size n cross 3. Okay. So what here we will store? We will store that if we want to paint this home 2, this is for home 1, this is for home 2, this is for home 3. So if we want to paint home 2, if we want to paint home 2 with color red, keeping the condition that no two adjacent home is painted with same color, then what will be the minimum cost? If you want to color the home 2. Okay. So doing for home 2 means we have already painted home 1. Okay. So what this place will store? This place will store the minimum cost to paint home 2, not home 2 actually, minimum cost to paint up to home 2, minimum cost to paint up to home 2, and where home 2 minimum cost to paint home 1 and home 2, where home 2 is painted with blue color. Okay. So minimum cost to paint up to this together with the condition that we have painted this home 2 by blue color and no two home up to this have same color painted. So what is this place is storing? This place is storing this this place is storing the minimum cost to paint up to H3 home 3, that means actually H1 H2 H3, such that home 3 is painted with color red and no two adjacent homes having same color. That is the thing it's storing here. Okay, so you have to first understand the meaning of the storage in a DP, and if you don't understand, you will surely understand in the upcoming works that we are going to do to fill this table. So let's do so. Let me erase these things. So for home 1, there is no other homes before it. So for home 1, to paint home 1 with red, it will cost 1 only. So that is why we are placing 1 here. For home 1, to paint with green color, it will cost 2 only. For home 1, if we paint with blue color, it will cost 3 only. If we want to paint home 2 with red color, that means the home before it should not be painted with red. So it must be painted with one of these options. Now we have to find the minimum cost. So we will choose minimum between these two colors. Okay. We are storing here the minimum cost to paint home 1 and home 2 such that home 2 is painted by red, keeping the condition that no two homes are having same color, right? Now home 2 is painted with red. That means home 1 should not be painted with red. So home 1 has two options. One is green, another is blue. So which one it will choose? It will choose obviously 2 green, because painting with green will cost me 2 rupees. So minimum of 2 and 3, which is 2, I will choose 2. That is the price for coloring home 1 with green. Plus I am painting home 2 with red color. So for that I will it will cost 2 rupees, right? Here, sorry, it will cost 1 rupees here. To paint home 2 with red color, it will cost 1. So there is 1. Now if you wish to paint home 2 with green color, what will be the cost? What will be the thing here? So to paint home 2 with green, this home must not be painted with green. So H2 has two options. Sorry, H1 has two options, right? Either by red or by blue. If H2 is painted with green, H1 should not be painted with green. It has two options. We will choose minimum of them, which is 1, plus the cost to paint home 2 with green, which is 2. Similarly, if we want to paint blue, we want to paint home 2 by blue. So that means H1 should be painted with one of red or green. So we will choose the minimum, which is 1, plus the cost to paint. So 1 is the cost to paint home 1, right? We have to paint home 2 also. So the cost to paint home 2 with color blue is 3. That is why we are placing here 3. So this is 3, 3 and 4. Now for H3 also, if we have to paint H3 with color red, H keeping the condition that no two adjacent sides are actually painted with same color. So if I am painting this home, so this home should not be painted with red, because then these two homes will have same color, right? They are adjacent homes. So what I'm trying to say is that H2 has now two options, either for green or blue. Because if H2 is painted with red and I am calculating the cost for painting home 3 by red also, so that is not possible, right? So for H2 has two options, green or blue. We'll choose the minimum, which is 3. So 3 plus the cost for painting H3 by red, which is 1. Similarly, if I want to paint H3 by green, H2 has two options, red or blue. So minimum of that are 3. So we will place 3 plus the cost to paint home 3 by green, which is 2. Similarly for H3, we will choose the minimum between this 3 and this 3, which is 3. That is, if you want to paint home 3 by blue, home 2 should be painted with either red or green. So the minimum is 3 plus the cost to paint home 3 by blue, which is 3 also. So 4, 6, 5, 6. So that means that that if so we are keeping the condition that no two adjacent sides are painted with same color. Keeping the condition, if H3 is painted with red, it will cost, so the cost to, if H3 is painted with red, then the cost to paint all the homes is 4. If H3 is painted with green, the cost to paint all the homes is 5. If H3 is painted with blue, the cost to paint all the homes is 6. So we will choose the minimum to paint all the houses, which is 4. So our answer will be 4. So how we are approaching this? So suppose we are filling the value of this cell. If we are finding the value of this cell, so this should be equal to minimum of these two cells plus the cost of this cell, which is here, right? Because this belongs to this color, so the previous home should not be painted with this color. That means we should choose the minimum of the other two colors, that is the minimum of these two cells plus the cost to paint this cell, which is here. So that is the process of solving this question. Now let's code. Okay, so we're going to creating a DP of size M3, where DP0 is what? DP0 is R0. Oh, sorry. DP0 0 is R0. DP0 1 is G0. DP0 2 is B0, right? That is what we are doing. DP00, that means this element is red 0, which is this. DP01, sorry, it will be not 0 1, it will be 1 0. 1th row, first column, right? So this second row, first column. See, this is the 0 0, this is the 1 0th, this is the 2 0, right? So 0 0 we are storing R0 value, 1 0 we are storing D0 value, 2 0 we are storing B0 value. This is the 0th value. This is the red array, okay? This is the reds array. This is the greens array, and this is the blues array, okay? That is what we are doing. Now just traverse. And DPI DP0 I no yeah DP0 I, yeah, DP0 I. We are calculating the 0th row ith column value, 1th row ith column value, and second row ith column value. Suppose for this we are processing like this column, this column, this column. Then again, if there was some cells, this column, this cell, this cell, this cell, right? We are processing like this cell, this cell, this cell, then this cell, this cell, this cell, then this cell, this cell, this cell. So 0th row ith column, 1th row ith column, second row ith column, right? So it will be I plus math dot mean of dp 1 I minus 1 and dp 2 I minus 1, right? So for red we are choosing green and blue, minimum of green and blue, right? So minimum of green and blue is the 1th and 2nd rows element of I minus 1th column. This is pretty easy. You can just see the table and find that. So 1I will be green I plus math dot mean dp 0 minus 1 dp 2 minus 1. Similarly, dp 2 I is blue I plus math dot mean dp 0 minus 1 and dp 1 I minus 1, right? And lastly we will just return the mean of the last column values. Zero n minus 1 dot mean dp 1 n minus 1 and dp 2 n minus 1. So I think it should work. Now let's compile it. Okay, it has some errors. Okay, so it should have 3 rows and n columns, right? So n column is meaning n homes and 3 rows are presenting 3 colors, right? Okay. So this will be 0. So for any row, that is for green, we are checking the minimum of red and blue, right? So for any row, we are checking the values minimum values for another 2 rows, right? So for 2 it will be 0 1, for 1 it will be 0 2, for 0 it will be 1 2, right? Now it's matching. Let's submit this. dp0 dot length, not now let's submit this. So here okay, so it's long, right? So we have to take a long dp, I think. Yeah, it should have a long dp. No, I think it will work. Okay, so it's done. So this is pretty easy problem. If you see this, let's erase these parts. Just see this. So this is suppose the ith column. So we are looping over from 1 to n minus 1, right? So 0, this is 1, this is 2. So we have given n as 3, so we are looping over 0 to n minus 1. Now for this case, this thing will work. We are just placing the first array values to our dp. dp is first column, and for the other we are just computing the values, right? So for ith column, 0th row, we are computing the values. 1th row we are computing the values. 2nd row we are computing the values, right? For 0th row, 1th row, 2nd row, and ith with ith column. So that's the thing, and at last we are returning just the minimum of these values, that is 0th row n minus 1th value, 1th row n minus 1th column value, 1th row n minus 1th column value, and 2nd row n minus 1th column value. Minimum of these three we will return, right? So that is a very pretty simple thing. So I hope you understand the problem and solution. If you like the video, then please do like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.